And this is going to be the reading for Aquarius for the month of January 2022. So this can apply if you are an Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, as well as North Node. So be sure to check out the other signs for the January 2022 readings in case this reading does not resonate with you. And this is a general reading, so do keep that in mind that not all the messages may resonate with you. That being said, I am taking bookings for personalized readings. So if you want to get a personal customized reading done for your natal birth chart, if you want to check up on relationship compatibility with you and another person, or if you want to just get a tarot card reading done, you can contact me on Facebook or email, facebook.com/Venusianscorp, and email is astroluck111@gmail.com. Both the links are in the description box, so you can contact me and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, so Aquarius, let's look at your cards. So this is interesting. Okay, so and the reason I say that is you have had to make some decisions in the past, Aquarius. They may not have been the most easiest decisions to make. It required a lot from you. The funny thing about decisions is if you go with your gut instinct, like if you go with your intuition, it's going to be very easy to make the decision because you already know deep down. But the thing with you Aquarius is sometimes because you're an air sign, you can be quite cerebral. You can be very much in your head. You can overthink things, and especially now with Mercury being in Aquarius in your own sign, this just amps up the quotient a little bit. So even though the decision that you had to make in the past was fairly easy, like if you went with your gut instinct, you would have probably made that decision in a snap. But these are big decisions we're talking about. These are life altering decisions because I see the Two of Swords coming up as a reversal. And that's why I say this was past energy. So these were big decisions you had to make, which could have been easy if you trusted your gut instinct, but something tells me you didn't. You may have overthought the situation, you may have overanalyzed the whole thing and made it more complicated than it should have been. So rather than going from point A to point B, you may have like circled around, you may have gone around in circles to reach the wherever you wanted to go. But now that you've made that decision, your Ten of Cups moment is coming up very soon. The Ten of Cups is, and we have two tens here. We have Ten of Cups and we have Ten of Pentacles, right? So this is beautiful energy, but it's required. It has gone through its own process for you to get here or for you to be reaching here. So one of the things, like I said, is a decision you had to make in the past. So you may have overthought it, but whatever it is, you've made your decision. You've chosen your life path now. Um, the Empress is showing up, but it's as a reversal. Again, the reason I said you may have been overthinking things is because when the Empress comes up in an upright position, she is very Venusian, right? Like she doesn't overthink. She's in her feminine energy. She is very lush. She knows what she wants, but she's very relaxed. She's not trying to make anything happen. There's zero masculine energy in this. She's very relaxed. She's very content. She knows what she wants, but she's not going to make a big deal out of it. She's not going to announce it that I deserve it, and this is what I. It's not that energy. She just radiates or commands that respect from people around her because that's her aura. Like she walks into the room and her aura is that she deserves it, and so people serve her because she has that energy about her. So she's not making an announcement. She's not telling the world that this is what I deserve and this is what I'm worth. She just walks into a room and people just know it that she deserves it. But I feel like because this is coming up as a reversal, some of you may have overthought a situation in the past, that decision that you had to make. You may have uh, tried to make a lot of things happen. And this is kind of Aquarius energy where you are a visionary, you have a life goal, you want things to turn out a certain way. But sometimes that overthinking and that anxious energy that sometimes you may have, it can complicate things and it can actually sabotage a good thing. So I feel like that may have happened in the past. Like you may have tried too hard too, excuse me, you may have tried too hard to make something happen, right? But I feel like these two energies are in your past. I don't think this is your energy anymore, Aquarius. You are slowly moving into this beautiful energy. There's just so many beautiful cards here. One is the Ten of Cups, one is the Ten of Pentacles. So not only are you moving into a phase of life where you are starting to receive the kind of, the Ten of Cups is a very feel good energy, but it's not a solitary energy. Like if you look at the Nine of Cups, that is a solitary energy. That is you being content with yourself, right? Like that is a Zen moment. I have everything I need. I'm like, this is the moment of bliss that I can enjoy. The Ten of Cups is about togetherness with somebody else. So this is what we call true love, or that soulmate connection that a lot of us want. um, if you don't want it, that's also fine. But the Ten of Cups is about having that kind of compatibility with someone that you've wanted for a very long time. So this is companionship. This is the happily after ever after card, because it involves family, it involves kids, it involves everything that constitutes a secure, happy home life. And I feel like a lot of the emphasis is on home right now. A lot of you may be looking at solidifying your long term relationships. If you've been in a long term relationship, you may be actually making it into a committed relationship, like you may be getting married or engaged or whatever. But the thing, what I see is you're also focused on your money. The Ten of Pentacles is also a beautiful card to have, because this is abundance in the truest sense. This is not just, okay, how much is my bank balance, or, how much money do I have in the bank. This is, who are my real friends? Do I have people who are on my side? Is my inner circle the people who I can trust with my eyes closed? That is the kind of abundance that I'm picking up on from here. Like, do I have a cozy home? Do I have the people I love in my home? It's almost very Cancerian in a lot of ways, because it's very feel good, family, nostalgic, beautiful energy, but then it's also Pentacles. So there is that material abundance as well. So not only are you looking at that soulmate, that true love connection, that love and romance that you want in your life, you're also reaching a point where the material stability that you've wanted for a long time, that is also coming into fruition. Um, a lot of you may be getting into long-term relationships. Like I said, the Hierophant is about a committed relationship, but it's not just relationships, it's also about higher learning, institutions, religious institutions. So if this is not a romantic interest, if this is not, if you're not looking at love per se, and if you're not looking for getting into a romantic relationship, then this could just mean you, leaning to a particular faith or a particular spiritual path. Maybe you've chosen a new spiritual path for yourself. Maybe you're taking up a higher learning. So, for example, you may be studying more on a particular subject. You may be expanding your knowledge because you want to up your skills in a particular area of life. So, that could also be it. Or, quite literally, this could be a Taurus person in your life. If this is a romantic relationship, it could be somebody with very strong Taurus energies who is already in your life or who's about to make an entrance in your life. And they are, something tells me they are going to be that Ten of Cups energy, this person that you always wanted, that soulmate connection. um and in the past, I feel like there was a lot of energy in the past of combativeness. The Five of Wands is coming up as a reversal, death is coming up as a reversal. These are endings, these are endings. But I feel like this is your own internal strife. I don't think this Five of Wands energy that I'm picking up, this is a past energy. I don't think this is somebody on the outside necessarily. I feel like this is your own internal battle, and I feel like this had to do with the Two of Swords moment that I picked up on earlier, that decision that you had to make. So there may have been a lot of internal conflict in your mind. So what I'm picking up on is this was a lot of mental tension, worry, anxiety, overthinking, like I said, a lot of internal conflict, because the Five of Wands is about conflict. But I feel like this is internal from your own side. So you may have been in a dilemma for a very long time on what particular path to choose. um, but you've made your decision now, and you've had to undergo a rebirth process as a result. The death card is showing up as a reversal. Quite literally, this could have been a, if this was a romantic relationship, this could have been a Scorpio in your life, because the death is the Scorpio card. But if we are not looking at it literally, I feel like this was your energy where you had a lot of conflict inside, you overthought a lot of things, you made your decision, and that decision resulted in the sort of rebirth within yourself. It changed you from the inside out, you know. So you had to let go of a version of yourself, which may have been painful, because the ego doesn't like to give up on those things. You know, the ego wants to hold on to your the vision of yourself that you think is the best. Um, the Six of Pentacles is also showing up. So right now, I feel like your energy is quite balanced. Um, you are giving back to society. I feel like this has something to do with the rebirth process that you went through. You're in a bit of a generous spirit right now, where you want to help people who may be less fortunate or less privileged than you are, but at the same time you're not indiscriminately spending money. You are still being frugal, you're still being thoughtful about where your money goes. Not miserly, but you definitely are taking care to ensure that you don't overspend, you know. The Knight of Cups is also showing up as a reversal in this reading. The Knight of Cups is the energy of Pisces in the upright position. This is an energy of hope. This is an energy of, if I had to give an analogy, this is an this is like, if I had to give a picture, a sprouting seedling in the middle of concrete. That's the analogy that I would draw. Where even in the midst of a lot of obstacles, a lot of harsh conditions, you carried that flame of hope within yourself. Um, and that is what kept you going. And that is what got you through this internal conflict, this rebirth, and everything that you went through. And again, this is coming up as a reversal. So this was past energy. You may have had to keep the hope alive for a very long time, even when all odds were against you, you know. There was a lot of anxiety, a lot of worrying in the past, Aquarius. That is behind you now. You're stepping into the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles right now. This is beautiful energy, long term commitment, long term relationships, committed relationships. These are the kind of things you're attracting in your life right now. So January is looking good for you, Aquarius. This is your energy overall for the month. If you like the reading, do give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing to my channel. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, you can drop me a message on Facebook or email. Both links in the description box, and I'll contact you as soon as I can. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and see you in my next video.